It's a restless night. It's a restless night for me. So that means Super Cool Gaming is back once again, and this time I'm playing fucking Unfair Flips. This might be the most bare essential video game ever. You literally just flip a coin over and over again. I have beaten this game once before. It took me less than an hour to get the flips I needed. You have to get 10 flips in a row, which, you know, when you start out, you start with the really low 20% heads chance. That's no good. You gotta upgrade it. Unless you're, like, insane. I remember I found this game because of Northern Lion. He's kind of like where I find a lot of like these like weirder small indie games. I sometimes call them fuck-ass games, which is maybe not fair to them all the time. But I gotta be honest, maybe in this case, it's completely fair to call this a fuck-ass game. But I hope all of you are enjoying the flips, you know? I was trying to think, because, like, I just... It's 1:30 in the morning, and I could not get myself to sleep, no matter what I did. I am not tired right now. I couldn't tell you why. Well, actually, I probably could tell you why. I was watching HLVR AI2 in bed. I was watching the new upload by Wayne Radio TV, and I fell asleep partway through it, which, like, you know, is kind of fine because I caught the stream live, so it wasn't like I was missing out on too much. But holy shit, I got 4 in a row. But yeah, it's not like I was missing out too much. Honestly, the only part of the stream I didn't fully catch was the part where he's doing the fucking saw bit. When that happened live, I was, like, half paying attention, and then I was like, wait, why the fuck is he just in a saw trap now? Why is this the bit that's going on? So, I did not sleep through that part this time. Or I guess, like, ignore it, or whatever, however you want to call it. I did not miss it this time. I understood how he got into the saw trap. Shit's good, though. HLVRAI is 2. But is 2? Oh, brother, you know it's 1:30 in the morning commentary over the most mundane fucking game you can imagine. I don't even know how I'm gonna get to the base coin upgrade at this rate. Oh my god. Wait, we got a streak? Oh. You know what, though? We upgrade. We upgrade now, and now our flips are worth 5 cents. The nice thing about tonight for me, too... Wait. 5 in a row? The nice thing about tonight, also, is that I work slightly later this week, so I don't have to worry about waking up super early. So you know what? If we're playing Unfair Flips for, like, several hours, it's literally fine. It does not matter. Now, I don't know if I'd have enough to say for that long. You know, there's only so much I can talk about, especially because I do streaming. If you don't know what my stream is, it'll be in the description for sure. Now, I already talk my ass off during those streams, so There's only so much I can say. I don't know. If this is, like, your first time seeing a new Super Cool Gaming upload, don't worry, you didn't miss much. I did upload a Super Mario World video, though. I played through the entirety of it. And that's pretty much going to be the bulk of what I upload in general on Super Cool Gaming. It's going to be, like, sporadic, whenever the fuck I feel like it. Just, like, breezing through a game in, like, a short amount of time. I don't plan on doing, like, Super Cool Gaming as, like, a big, like, oh my god, I'm gonna do it all the time. Although I was pretty happy, you know, considering the channel had been dead for, like, over 6 years, I was pretty happy with the fact that, like, fucking anybody watched the Super Mario World video. That warmed the heart. I was very happy to see that. So fuck it. I'll keep uploading videos. Super Cool Gaming will die when I say it dies. And I mean, to be honest, there's a little bit of novelty in, like, running a Let's Play channel in, like, 2026. Because it really does feel like, in general, streaming has just completely taken over the space. Let's Plays don't really exist as much anymore. You know, I've felt that way for a while. I don't even really watch Let's Plays anymore. I used to watch guys like Chugga Conroy and, like, Super Gaming Brothers, and, like, I don't anymore. It's not in my purview. Honestly, the most of what I watch on YouTube is just, like, competitive Pokemon. I watch so much competitive Pokemon on YouTube. Wolf Glick, Moxie Boosted, Blunder, fucking, oh my god. Whenever anybody uploads a new, like, competitive Pokemon video, I'm, like, there, dude. It's, like, it might be an obsession. I'm watching a shit ton of videos about Pokemon Champions. I don't have any interest in playing Pokemon Champions. I think Pokemon Champions feels bad to me. And it is the free-to-play aspect. Oh my god, the free-to-play aspect is so bad. I'm a free-to-play game hater in general, though. I don't know, like, TF2 is pretty much the only one that could squeeze that little bit of money out of me. I don't really fuck with any other free-to-play game. Unless it's, like, free in the sense that, like, literally, like, you don't spend money on it at all. Like, I used to fuck with games like Double Action Boogaloo and Fistful of Frags. Dude, Fistful of Frags used to be so good. I stopped playing it, and when I was, like, talking with my friends about it, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember Fistful of Frags. I want to play that again someday. They were all like, no, Morgan, Fistful of Frags sucks ass now. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. They ruined it. I don't know, maybe someone will go in the comments and tell me, no, Morgan, Fistful of Frags is peak now. It's the best it's ever been. And, you know, maybe I'll have to consider it. But otherwise, I'm just gonna listen to my friends on this one. I'm gonna assume that Fistful of Frags has been bad for years. Which is a shame. I would have loved for that game to stay good forever. At the very least, Double Action Boogaloo, I've gone back to it every now and then over the years. And that game, still pretty fun. They did nerf the shotgun at some point, which sucks for me because I love using the shotgun in that game, but it's not too bad. It's still a really strong weapon. You know, that's like the balance you gotta find when you're, like, nerfing stuff and buffing stuff, is that, like, it still has to be, like, fun. You know? I guess that's the struggle of, like, patch culture in general, is just, like, how do you, like, make it so no matter what change you make to the game, it's still fun? It's a miracle that TF2 had balance changes for like 10 years. And the current state of the game is that it's still really good. I don't know if, like, the Jungle Inferno changes is everybody's cup of tea, but for the most part, like, TF2 is still considered, like, a really fun game to go back to and play. So, they did something right. Dude, I got 7 heads in a row. Holy shit. Fuck yes. I could have been playing TF2 right now, honestly. I could have been like, you know what? My insomniac ass, we're gonna be playing TF2 all night. But I decided to record a video of me flipping a coin over and over again because I like you guys, and that's the kind of content you deserve. God, I hate saying content, though. It's a Let's Play video. I guess that doesn't roll off the tongue as well, but it feels better. We're getting close to 50% on my heads, at least. Once I get there, I mean, it should be pretty smooth from there. I mean, we're getting 4 in a row, 5 in a row. Oh man, it's 1,000 for 50% though. Jesus Christ. I've been going for 12 minutes already? Oh my god. I'm just fucking talking. I'm just saying shit. I cleaned my desk the other day. Dude, you don't know how fucking good I feel having a clean computer desk. It actually is like... not that I've been, like, super depressed recently, but I do have, like, I'm bipolar. This is something I did not know when I was doing the original run of Super Cool Gaming. I have bipolar disorder. But genuinely, cleaning my desk, and also cleaning my night table, that has, like, it's, like, lifted a cloud over me, dude. I feel so much better sitting at a desk that's, like, clean and nice, and it's still like a pretty stacked desk. I still got a lot of shit on it, but just like, oh my god, I can actually reach for things on my desk and like it's not a fucking ordeal, especially because I got like my desk is like set up in a way where it's kind of got like a shelf area. I had so much shit just like hiding under that like little shelf area that I just could not reach. But now I have access to like fucking 5 separate flash drives. I don't even know what are on these flash drives. I'm gonna have to look into that. I mean, I know one of them has my computer BIOS on it because I replaced my motherboard. God, upgrading computers is a fucking pain in the ass, but I'm glad I was able to do it successfully so I could play games like this instead of, I don't know, the new Resident Evil. Though I did stream that, so that's not a great example. I did play the new Resident Evil, and I played Pragmata. Both really good games. If you're interested, you can find my streams on those games. Both really fucking fun. Pragmata specifically, like, I double dipped. I double dipped and got it on my Switch too, which I double dipped for the Resident Evils as well, but that was also because they had, like, the really insanely good, they had the insanely good deal, the Generations pack. So I was just like, I'd be fucking stupid not to do it. You get Resident Evil Requiem, which is a $70 game, plus 2 old, good Resident Evil games that they're still going to charge like $40 for. Because that's what they do. If it's a new enough, if it came out in the past decade, game companies will still charge you at least like $40 for their new games. Hope you enjoy the space bar sounds. You're gonna be hearing a lot of it for the next, like, 40 minutes. Dude, speaking of games that are, like, you know, pretty beefy, on the beefier side, man, that new Lego Batman game kind of looks good, though. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of does look really good. Apparently, people are really digging it. Which, I wasn't really expecting, because, like, I had been doing this bit on stream where I would play, like, Lego Star Wars every year for May the 4th. Specifically the new one, the Skywalker Saga. And I gotta be honest, I don't know, by the 3rd year of doing it, and maybe it's because I was doing the sequel trilogy, which are not very good movies, but I played through it, and I was just like, dude, this game's, like, a little boring. And I have to wonder if Lego Batman does a better job of making it more interesting. You know, it is like baby's first Arkham game, but I could maybe fuck with that. I thought Arkham Asylum was alright. I haven't played any of the other ones, but Arkham Asylum was pretty good. Maybe not the kind of game I'm usually into, just because I don't really fuck with stealth. I'm not a stealth gamer. I don't really like doing that kind of thing. Which is funny, because I do like horror games, and horror games usually require a little bit of stealth. I don't know, maybe I just don't like Metal Gear Solid. Maybe the problem is that I just don't like Metal Gear Solid. Specifically Metal Gear Solid 1. I've tried multiple times, like 3 separate times, to play Metal Gear Solid 1, and I always just get, like, frustrated and stop. And I feel bad, because it's like, obviously I know the Metal Gear games are masterpieces. I'm not fucking stupid. Obviously, I know the Metal Gear series is a series full of masterpieces. Even the most controversial games in those series are still, like, fucking 9 out of 10 games. They're just not what people specifically want. But I just, like, I don't know. Metal Gear Solid 1, I just get frustrated. I remember the farthest I got was Psycho Mantis. I couldn't get past Psycho Mantis. Which, I don't even know how far in the game that is. For all I know, that could be, like, an hour into the game for, like, a normal person, and not someone who sucks balls at Metal Gear Solid. And it's like, dude, I could try and play some of the other games in the series, but those games are so story-heavy that I would feel like I'm missing something. Even if I played, like, I don't know, like MGS3, I know that's, like, a prequel game, but I still feel like I wouldn't be getting what I'm supposed to out of it if I didn't play MGS1 and MGS2 first. Although I say this, and I played Metal Gear Rising, and I beat Metal Gear Rising. You know, my friend Will, the real YoCow, he put up a review on, like, his backlog that was, like, praising Metal Gear Rising and talking about how it felt, like, very in line as, like, a Metal Gear Solid game. And someone, like, commented under his post something like, or under his review, rather. They were like, you don't have any of the other Metal Gear games logged on your backlog. LARP, 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 sir. Which is like, man, people really say stuff like that on the internet and they don't, like, immediately get embarrassed. Like, I almost have to respect it. Because if I said some bullshit like that, like, I could say it ironically. I could say it ironically and it'd be fine. But saying it as, like, a genuine thing, like, It's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. Honestly, like, a lot of stuff that people call quote-unquote LARP, like, feels like they're just embarrassing themselves. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things where I have, like, not adopted it. And it's, like, maybe part of it is because, like, dude, LARPing is the geekiest shit you could possibly do. There's quite literally nothing geekier you could do than live-action roleplay. Like, I don't understand how that's the term you use for people who are posers. There is no group of people less poser than fucking LARPers. They're fucking passionate, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Not like me. I do Let's Play videos on the internet like once or twice a month. I say as if this is only like the second one I've done since reviving Super Cool Gaming. But it's in the same month as the first one. Now that I think about it also, it's kind of funny timing. The first video I did was like around my sister's birthday. And now, it's my mom's birthday today. As of midnight, it's my mom's birthday. I got her nice flowers. And I got her, Barnes & Noble's gift card, because she likes to read. Damn, I keep getting the 4 in a rows, and then it just goes nowhere. It's a shame. It's a real shame. What do you think that guy in the background story is? What do you think he's all about? Man, it's gonna be fucked up if this takes me a long time, because I think Jen's probably gonna go to bed at some point. I'm gonna be on my fucking Super Cool Gaming video, texting my wonderful wife. I mean, honestly, it's not any less professional than I act on stream, so it's literally fine. It's literally fine. Part of the reason I moved away from Let's Plays is because, like, it is isolating, man. I've been talking into a microphone for 23 minutes with no other contact in the world. No social media, no voice calls, no leaving my room and talking to people IRL even. Just sitting in front of a computer, in front of a microphone, talking. And, you know, that's not a problem with streaming, obviously, because with streaming, you're talking to a chat. You have people to bounce off of. Although it's funny, now that I'm realizing it, I think this OBS display that I have going on is connected to Twitch chat, so theoretically, if someone wanted to, they could type some bullshit in my chat, and it would show up in my awesome Super Cool Gaming Unfair Flips video, where I get 4 in a row a lot, but never more. Well, I had the 5 times earlier. We're at 1,000 flips, by the way. Game's letting us know. We're at 1,000 flips. Oh, I was feeling good about that. It's the old 4 in a row. Watch, it's gonna be 4 in a row again. Dude. That text does have me wondering how high you can bring the odds up. I mean, it's gonna take fucking forever for us to get to 55% odds. Unless we get a really good streak going, which, once again, we keep getting the 4 in a row, and that's about it. Although I can get fucking 5 tails in a row. Fuck my life. God damn, that was 3 in a row. We're getting worse. We're getting worse. I'm getting worse at the game of probability. Wait. The 5 in a row? That was kind of crazy. It's gonna feel so much better when we get to the 55%, but that's gonna take a fucking lifetime. Never mind. We got 8 in a row. Holy shit. So now we're more likely to get heads than we're not. God, why did I even say that? Dude, do I assume that everybody who watches this shit is like an idiot? You don't know how probability works? Fuck me, dude. I'm sorry. I'm assuming y'all are stupid. When honestly, you have to be a genius to watch 26 minutes of someone flipping a coin. If I could get another, like, 8 in a row, that would feel so fucking good. But it's so unlikely. It's so unlikely. I paused my Germa for this. I was watching Germa's Tomodachi streams. I'm only on part 1. I'm like 2.5 hours in. I'm a really big fan of the fact that the first character he thought to add that wasn't himself was Cookie Monster. I can't imagine what has to happen to a guy where the #1 character you think of that you want to add to your Tomodachi Life island is Cookie Monster. I gotta stream Tomodachi Life again. It's been a hot minute. Honestly, it was one of those things where I came into it and I was expecting that it would be like the only thing I want to stream forever. But I play it so much off stream that it's like, that didn't end up really happening. I thought it was gonna be like the future of the stream. Like I was gonna be like doing it like every fucking day. And it's like, no. Oh my god. Well, thank you all for watching Unfair Flips. I hope you enjoyed this rambly commentary.